national and local authorities, especially dear Minister of Culture, Youth and Sports, Margarida Balseiro Lopes, dear members of the Portuguese government, dear partners, and especially dear Scouts, Olá, World Scout Moot 2025! In the last days, we have made history. These were days that transform us, and we will return home with our backpack full of smiles, hugs, new friendships formed, and dreams that become reality. Portugal was stage, but you were the stars, and what an extraordinary show you created. The energy, commitment, joy, and the desire to build a better world were presented every corner. From Lisbon through the pots all over the country to Ovar, and now here in the iconic city of Porto. You have shown the true meaning of engage, to get involved, to participate, to transform.
Olá!
Olá.
Olá! World Scout Moot. Não está a falar. Está tudo bem.
Olá. Boa tarde. Hello, World Scout Moot. I have three things I would like to say. Three simple things. This has been the hardest text to lay down so far. First, dream awake. Mário Quintana, the Brazilian poet, hi Brazil, is often seen as the author of Eu sou daqueles que se levantam de noite para sonhar. I'm one of those who get up at night to dream. More than an aspirational motto, this is for me a way of life. When you are sleeping, dreams are an alternative dimension of the world we live in. In many instances, fears or just impossible desires. But when you are awake, we can dream about things that can be, that will become. To dream of a better world, peaceful, equal and fair. Engage with your friends and your community to make it a reality. This is why the Portuguese poet Gedeão said, sempre que o homem sonha, o mundo pula e avança. Whenever man dreams, the world leaps and moves forward. Be bold. Be crazy enough to allow yourselves to dream awake.
This is the time to thank everyone who made this dream a reality. I would like to invite to the stage all the management team, including Diana, Jacob and Raul, and Mario. You are the cornerstones of this endeavor which mark our lives for the last 4 years. We made numerous meetings, discussions, highs and lows. We have no way of thank you enough for way you all have given yourselves to create this unforgettable experience. For all the participants, ISTs and CMTs. We thank you ISTs for accepting this call, give their energy and their heart to allow our Moot participants. We thank our CMT for entrusting us with your scouts and for guiding them and us during these many months of preparation and during these days. We shared in Lisbon, in Pots, and in the main camp.
Second thing I wanted to say, where will we be without Inês? There are things people give from the core of themselves which bind us for life. We will never be able to return what you have done for us all. Thank you. One 118, please clap your hands. Yeah. In this mood, no one is left behind. No one walks alone. What a huge development this mission revealed itself to be for us all. Thank you. Thank you. Please thank your teams as well. More than 400 people working on the Moot management team. Third and lastly, when we started to wake up in the middle of the night to dream this Moot, we were adverted, we were warned that this could be the last one. Rovers could start to fade out their interest for this world event. But now, after we all lived and experienced throughout the Moot, how do you feel about this? Do we dream another Moot? I think so as well. We will, for sure. Please, do not accept anyone to tell you you are not here to dream, and do it bravely. Thank you, Poland. Allow yourselves to become true gizmos of a bigger mechanism which will not work as smooth without you. You are the world engineers of tomorrow, but today. The construction is already underway. Don't wait for a distant readiness for life. You are already ready to start, and you will never be completely ready to end it alone. You have the ability to assemble, to disassemble, and to reassemble yourselves to achieve what you aspire and adapt to the other gizmos of your contraption. Do not forget us. We will never forget you. Have a safe travel home. See you next time. Bye.
If we work together.
This Moot showed us that the world we want to live in begins with ideas, with connection, and with a vision. And that vision is something we cannot build alone, but we can build it as a movement.
A global movement made up of young people like all of you, who believe in peace, in collaboration, and in power of doing.
To speak to that vision and to be part of the role we play in shaping the future of scouting across the world.
Please give a round of applause to David Berg, Secretary General of World Scouting,
and Her Highness Princess Sama Faisal Al Saud, World Scout Foundation Board Member.
Let's try that again. Hello, Scouts!
What an incredible moment to be here with you all together for this closing ceremony. Over the past few days, we've walked with you across this campsite. We've heard your stories about your path adventures throughout Portugal and the exchanges you had with Scouts from all around the world. Can I start with asking you for two things? First, a big round of applause for our host, the Portuguese Scout Federation. And another massive round of applause for more than 1,500 IST volunteers who made all this possible.
All of you have traveled from different corners of the world to this arena here in Portugal. And you all came from different countries, different cultures, different backgrounds, and different walks of life. But we're here united together, and not only by the uniform we wear or the scarf we wear, but by the values we live. And that is what makes Scouting so special. It's open to all, it's diverse, and it's united at the same time. Scouting, it's our home away from home. It's a safe space and a worldwide family where we can all feel we belong.
Unfortunately, we know our world doesn't always respect the spirits you've created and lived here. Some of you will return home to places burdened by conflict or war or divisions in society. Too many young people, particularly young girls and women, still lack access to equal opportunities, education, healthcare, or jobs. The world is not always fair or peaceful place. The challenges we face are real, and they are many.
And yet, over these past 10 days, you gathered here because you choose hope over fear. You choose unity over conflict. And all of you choose purpose over indifference. And in these troubling times, it is incredibly powerful to see the Moot come together, to see Scouting united. Our movement, it's a place of hope, a place to feel safe and accepted. And yes, we're a movement of adventure, of games and fun. But we're also a movement of so much more, a place to discover your potential, a place to develop skills like teamwork and problem solving and leadership. We are a movement of incredible friendships across borders, religions, and cultures.
My true commitment to that spirit of Scouting began when I first joined the Messengers of Peace project. We were in a village doing simple but meaningful work, cleaning, repairing, painting homes. It wasn't anything grand, but the impact was real. I saw even small acts of service brought genuine joy. The smiles from elders and the gratitude from children said everything. That's when I understood. Changing the world doesn't require big gestures. It starts with small, consistent efforts. As Scouts, that's what we do. We show up, we serve, we create impact, not with noise, but with dedication.
Peace and the power of global unity. But none of this would have been possible without a very, very special group of people.
They were here before most of us arrived. They worked tirelessly behind the scenes and under the sun through long days and short nights. They didn't do it for applause, but today they deserve it.
We're talking, of course, about the heartbeat of these moods, the ones who made your camps work, who kept you safe, who guided you, who supported you, and the ones who smiled at you.
To the ISTs from every country, in every color of scarf, we were able to all join together in our red and blue IST scarf. This is our moment to stop and say thank you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for a very, very special video. Thank you, ISTs.
What a moot this has been. Days full of laughter, stories, and unforgettable moments. But behind it all, there were many who made the magic happen. Young people and adults who gave their time, their smile, and their energy to build this global dream. To those in the spotlight and to those working quietly in the background, thank you. Events like this wouldn't be possible without you. Because of you, we were truly Moot together. And now, we carry this adventure, Kate, and each other, in our hearts.
Grazie. Thank you.
Chiaura.
감사합니다.
ขอบคุณครับ. Muchas gracias.
Shukran.
Dankjewel.
Tack så mycket.
Dankeschön.
Vielen Dank.
Obrigada.
Shukran.
Obrigado.
Mulțumesc. Merci viel mal. Obrigada. Thank you so much, ISTs.
Now we have a very, very special guest.
That's right. He is a person who leads team-wide collaboration, coordination, and accountability of youth affairs, overseeing the United Nations efforts to strengthen meaningful youth engagement in the areas of sustainable development, human rights, and peace and security.
Please give a round of applause to Philippe Paulier, United Nations Assistant Secretary General for Youth Affairs.
Boa tarde, ¿cómo estamos? Bueno, voy a hablar en inglés, pero un enorme saludo para todos los que hablan español. Dear friends in Scouting, it's with a great joy that I'm here with you in Porto, with all of you for this amazing closing ceremony of what I know has been an amazing Moot, you know. Here, the 16th World Scout Moot, you know. You won't imagine how nice, how beautiful you all look from above this stage with all your beautifully diverse backgrounds, you know. And this is about celebration of our diversity. This is about how multiple young people have come together, rooted in common and deep values to learn, to explore, and to connect. I know that over these past days, you have ventured across the whole of Portugal. You have immersed yourselves in nature. You had made new friends. You have shared stories. You have shared your music. And I'm sure that all these moments will stay in your hearts for a lifetime. You are part of something bigger than yourselves. You're part of a global community of young people shaped by common values. A global community for a shared hope for a better world. And you know, this is no a small thing. This is a huge thing you're part of. Because in a time when societies feel divided by our borders, divided by our beliefs, divided by inequality, what you have built together isn't a small thing. It's a reminder that it's possible to be together, and that when we trust young people, that is actually what happens. The truth is, the world needs of you. The world needs of the Scouts movement. The challenges we face today are urgent challenges. They are complex challenges, and they are deeply interconnected challenges. From the climate crisis to economic uncertainties in many regions, to the erosion of trust in institutions across the world, to conflict, active conflicts, you know, the highest amount of conflict since the Second World War. And also, all of this in a world where misinformation is being spread. But something that I know, something I've learned in this year and 8 months in this role working for the United Nations, is that young people, all of you, are drivers by the same hopes. You're driven by a common and values shaping our future. You care about finding decent work. You care about building a livelihood. You care about living in peace. You care about education. You care about healthcare, about giving a voice in every decision that affects your lives. You care about dignity and about giving opportunities, not only for yourselves, but for your communities. And that is exactly why you must be part of shaping the decisions that affect your lives. At the United Nations, we speak often about the Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals are a blueprint for global action, one that aims to ensure peace, to ensure prosperity, and to ensure dignity for all people, a framework for development, but at the same time protecting our planet for future generations. But these goals cannot be achieved through policy documents or international meetings. These Sustainable Development Goals require action, require leadership, and they require not only leadership from governments, but require leadership from young people like you, from movements like the Scouts. And that's where we are working with you, with the Scouts movement. When the United Nations office was established, our mission was established to promote that young people are not only seen, but are celebrated, that they are meaningfully included in the places and in the decisions that affect their lives. And that's why we need to work with movements such as the Scouts. Because whether it is in local communities, it's in the councils in your neighborhoods, it's in national parliaments, or in the United Nations, we need to work together to open more spaces for youth participation, for young people not to be heard, not in a tokenistic way, but really to be considered partners of shaping our societies. Because civic engagement, democratic participation is not a luxury, it's a right, and it's your right.
With you, the video of the President of the Portuguese Republic, Mr. Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa.
Here we are, at the end of your Moot. Well, the moment I'm just making this video, I don't know if I really get to Oporto in time to speak to you next Sunday. Because I'm just leaving to Azores. It's a region of Portugal in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean with several islands. I'm supposed to visit 4 of those islands, but I never know. I never know. And it could happen that the islands I'm going to visit are not 4, but 5. And then I'll be late to our meeting. So just in case, dear Scouts, I still intend to be with you next Sunday, but I'm not sure. That's why I'm going to send you this message. And the message is very clear and very short. It's an honor and a pleasure to receive you, all of you, in Portugal. 5,000, 6,000, I don't know exactly how many, coming from around 80 countries, from all over the world. So first idea is this one. I hope you really keep in your minds what you saw, what you felt in Portugal. Have you discovered Portugal? Have you discovered our small villages, our towns? Have you been everywhere? Have you discovered our people, the way we are? Our food? Have you discovered not just the nature, but the people of Portugal? I hope so. Because if that's the case, you have discovered one thing that is a key piece of these kind of meetings. It's to discover a new country, new people, get acquainted to diversity, to difference, accept the others. Each one of us is different. You are different. You come from different countries, you have different cultures, you have different ways of living, experiences, and that's what really is important in our lives. Second idea, keep in mind also this mood, because I would say in a sense it's unique in your lifetime. Of course you've had so many meetings at home, abroad. You shall have at the end of your life. But this one, each one is special. One should live each day as if it was the last day of our life. Of course, we know it's not the last, and we will be having so many years to live as scouts. And that's the third idea. Not just the country we've discovered, not just this unique opportunity of meeting different people, of exchanging points of views, of discovering yourselves through the others. The third idea is that you are scouts. You decided to be scouts, and being a scout makes the difference, because you must serve. You must be happy through the happiness of all the others that surround you. You must create this happiness. How? Where? When? Always, every day. Where? Everywhere. Different kinds of happiness. In the school, at home, in your village, in your town, in your work, in the future, in your groups of friends, and always in your movement. Because being a scout, Baden-Powell said it several times, is really being different.
You build your own invention, your very own gizmo.
And then something even more powerful happened. You'll discover that other people can also build their own gizmos in different ways. That it doesn't mean that is no more or less powerful.
Now it's almost time to go home with a backpack full of dirty clothes and heart full of stories.
But don't leave your gizmo behind. Use it, share it, build new machines with your community.
Take the experience beyond this place. Let it grow.
To help you remember what this journey was really about, we invite you to relive the mood that you have to make reality. Let's go! Roll the video!
It may feel like we have reached the end of the 16th World Scout Moot.
We traveled a long way. We explored the hidden gems of Portuguese culture, nature, and so much more.
Together, we made new friendships, we shared smiles, and the will to create a better world.
So it may feel that this journey has ended, but in truth, it's just the beginning.
you have experienced, the friendships you have made, they'll stay with you for life.
You'll go back home and share with everyone what you have learned here about equality, peace, respect for nature. In short, how you and everyone around you can make this world a better place.
We are so lucky to have lived this moment and have met people that make saying goodbye so hard.
So don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
And stay engaged, because this was just the beginning.
Take the World Scout Moot 2025 with you, wherever you go.
Now, as we continue to honor the spirit of this Moot and the values that unite us all, it's time for a very special moment. A moment to reaffirm our commitment and renew our Scout promise together.
We invite everyone in the audience to please stand up and join us to make this promise once again, together as one global Scout family, united by a purpose and a heart.
Let's take this moment to remember why we are here, what we stand for, and the journey ahead of us.
Let's now renew our promise in our own languages. Prometo pela minha honra e com a graça de Deus fazer todo o possível por cumprir os meus deveres para com Deus, a Igreja e a Pátria, auxiliar o meu semelhante em todas as circunstâncias e obedecer à lei do escuta. As we renew our promise and reflect on all that we've lived together during those unforgettable days, we are also reminded that the story of the World Scout Moot does not end here.
Now comes one of the most symbolic and emotional of every World Scout Moot, the passing of the Moot symbol.
Today we pass on the responsibility, the energy and the spirit of the Moot to the National Scout Organization. We will host the next edition.
We proudly invite to the stage, on behalf of the Portuguese Scout Federation, the Moot Director Inês Graça and Bernardo, a Portuguese participant to this Moot. On behalf of World Scouting, we invite to the stage Elise Druet, World Scout Committee member and the Global Director of World Scouting Events, Raul Molina, and the General Association of Scouts of China, host of the 17th World Scout Moot in 2029.
Please give them a warm round of applause as they officially receive the Moot symbol and the newly started Moot flag, caring for this mission of unity, growth, and peace. Thank you so much. Thank you. In just 10 days, we built thousands of friendships because we open our minds and our hearts to truly understand the others.
In just 10 days, people from all backgrounds, beliefs, ethnicities, genders, and abilities lived and worked together in peace.
And in just 10 days, we created memories that will stay with you forever because you made sure that everyone around you felt safe, included, and welcome.
But this Moot wasn't just about celebration and connection. You engaged with hundreds of communities across Portugal, from the mountains to the sea, and you left something behind. a real and a life-lasting impact.
We've built things, ideas, projects, possibilities, and now it's time to take those blueprints home. If you could positively impact a small community you don't even know that existed, imagine how can you impact your own community.
Baden-Powell once said, "Try and leave this world a little better than you found it." And maybe you think you're too small to change the world, but look around you. You already did.
You've lived a global village. You met people who changed you. You were that change for someone else. And if you carry this change back to your communities, then yes, the world can change.
These memories, they're not just yours to keep. They're yours to share, to honor, to protect. Let your community hear your voice. Let your gizmo keep turning even when you go home.
And never forget, you are not alone.
Because we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world.
Now let's welcome to this stage, one last time,
our incredible Moot band to lead us into our anthem and the final celebration.
Let's go!
We are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. Made up my mind and I got it all behind in the search of something new. I've done from the fire, I played going down, I met a movement, so I know.
Let's go!
Different faces, different faces, from the mountains to the sea. Many stories and no worries, 'cause we are one big family.
Let's go!
'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world.
We have a small challenge to you.
We need your help to give a new rhythm to our music. We need to separate the public in two. So this is one side and this is the another side.
Now, just follow us. This side will do. And this side will do.
We are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. We are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world.
And now, the last challenge. Different and more exigent. You'll be the harmony of the last song. Let's try.
Let's try.
First voice. First voice?
Again.
The second voice?
now can we do this all together?
Let's try.
So first one. Now you stay and the second one goes.
And so, the two voices, not together. Let's go.
That was great.
Now we would ask to the management team and the ceremonies team to join us to the stage for our final. And we would like also to Inês, Eve and Pamplona to join us on stage, please.
Come, you can come.
Now it's time. We have to say goodbye.
So, are you ready?
One more time.
We will sing the Moot song and then we have to say goodbye. So this is our last time. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.
We got Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna get through.
Come on, everybody!
'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna get the world. Ain't no mind, behind the sun, or something new. I'm done from afar, travel and guide together. So are you? Different places, from the mountains to the sea. Many stories and no worries, 'cause we are one big family. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. With the friends that we made, we are no longer slaves. You're the best days you've never had. We will never be apart, 'cause we got Portugal in the heart, and this feelings will bring so loud. Different places, from the mountains to the sea. Many stories and no worries, 'cause we are one big family. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world. 'Cause we are Moot together, best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the world.
Now,
'Cause we are Moot
we're gonna
together,
end
best friends
our
forever,
60 World Cup Moot.
engage the world.
It's been a pleasure. It was a privilege to be here with you all.
You were and are amazing. Hope to see you soon.
Friends forever. best friends forever, and we're gonna engage the
Please be advised that the performance will include some loud bangs and pyrotechnic effects. If you have concern with this, we recommend using earplugs or to move to a more comfortable distance.
Outra vez? Again?
Instrumental.